Okay, DeAndre, I think I've got us on the right place here. Too many shows, too many channels. Make sure we got it here. Welcome to Night Moves. I'm Ramon Scott along with DeAndre Stevenson. We're here. There we go. I think we're fired up now on the Tony's Picks YouTube channel. Welcome to Night Moves here with DeAndre Stevenson. I'm Ramon Scott. Thank you, DeAndre, for doing that there and get us going here on the right spot. All right. Yep. We've got a great show planned here for us with NFL on Monday night, Arizona and Dallas. We've also got some NBA action here today, NHL going as well. And yes, we're on the right channel now, DeAndre. Some great games and some great headlines from the action here on Sunday. Man, that was we had a little bit of a bummer there in the Washington game with our man Jaden Daniels. That was an ugly injury, man. I feel bad there for Jaden. Going to be out probably for the season, I would imagine. I know it wasn't his throwing arm, but that looked awful. But I think we can find some positives from the day on Sunday, DeAndre, and some interesting results, some great results there. What do you think in the action there on Sunday? What caught your eye?
Yeah, man. Welcome everybody back to Tony'sPicks.com, man. It was a good day football wise. We seen a lot of close games. We seen a lot of dogs barking. I gave y'all a lot of dogs on the show last night, from the Bills to the Broncos to the Steelers. Where everybody at last night who was arguing me down about some of these picks? Where y'all at? Where y'all at? A lot of y'all owe me some apologies. Nah, I'm just playing, man. But that's what it's about, man. Just going back and forth with y'all and just being on that right side, man. We hit our best bet today. Um, Mr. Ramon, show him your college card. Show him your college card. Show him, Mr. Ramon.
Well, what, all of our college games we're going to talk about today?
Yeah, show him.
No, we're going to talk about
This,
just a
this.
few college games, DeAndre. We're going to talk about five
But
or
yeah,
five or six. We'll mention the spreads. There's like 80 games going today
look at
in
that. Look
college
at that, y'all.
basketball.
All
Yeah,
tomorrow.
adding college basketball to the loop here. Let me ask you about a few games. We'll get going with previews because we got some great NBA as well today. But we saw that great game last night. Daniels, I think, dislocated his elbow is what it's going to come out to be, but that's still a bad injury for sure. As the Seahawks crushed the Commanders last night, that's going to put the Commanders probably their season. It feels like it's done. There, DeAndre. Seattle, meanwhile, they want to be included amongst the top teams in the NFC. They're
Yeah,
saying,
the
hey,
Seahawks got good defense, man. They're holding teams under 20 points per game. Shout out Ziggy Ball, shout out Derek, and shout out Timmy Tushu, man. Appreciate all the love, all the
about
support.
Free Indeed joining us for the first
Friend,
chatting. We
friend
obviously
D.
watched it up late. Yeah. Derek Maher, hello, and thank you. He's been
Thank you.
checking it out
Appreciate
on the
your
video.
support. Appreciate y'all, man. Appreciate y'all. Night moves.
Yeah. So that bummer there. It feels like Washington's done. Seattle, they say, don't include us with the great NFC teams. Detroit, the Eagles, the Rams, right? All these top NFC teams. They're saying don't leave us out. I mentioned Detroit, but it was the Vikings, DeAndre, that beat Detroit on Sunday. They won in Detroit for the first time in 5 years. That was a pretty good win for the Vikings for sure. A nearly double-digit underdog there. You gave us some. Oh man, I feel bad about the Bengals. You told us Bengals. I went with you a little bit too. I did give out
Yeah.
the over last night, but that was the game of the day of not the season. 47-42. They couldn't even tackle Loveland, that tight end there, to at least try to make him go for a field goal or something, and he
Whole play up and
Oh
scored.
man, he was big time there. 1,000 yards. That was after their big tight end, the Komet, left the game, right? So then Loveland stepped in and got the big touch. But 1,000 yards in that game, DeAndre, there wasn't much defense. So I don't know if the Bears are anything special, even though they win again on the road and they're playing okay for sure with Williams in that game. Also, 49ers rocked on the road over the Giants. I went 7-1 with those totals in the show last night in the early card. There also Broncos and Texans. Broncos win it in a low-scoring game, 18-15. Patriots and the Falcons. That was a pretty good one. Patriots got the win, 24-23. My Chargers came back to win, DeAndre, 27-20 over the Titans yesterday. Steelers knocked off the Colts behind Aaron Rodgers. And mentioned the Niners winning pretty comfortably on the road, getting it done there. So good day of NFL football. We learned some new things here. Learned the Raiders are still bad.
Was Smith terrible.
That was a
I'm gonna
bizarre.
run right quick. My best bet was the Raiders, but I had the plus 2.5. But
They got it.
they got it. But man, they was in a position to win. You in front your home crowd on a Sunday. You supposed to win games like that. This man Geno Smith pass got tipped or something. Man, Geno Smith is horrible. He had a good game today, but they need to replace him because Brock Bowers had a good game. Genty had a good game. This Raider team got some good pieces, man. They need to trade for Shador Sanders or something, man.
I told you, Tyler. I didn't know I told you Tyler Lockett would be out there. I didn't know he'd be out there. I thought he got signed.
That would kind of give me a little extra. I'm like, okay. But the Panthers was a nice cover. Yeah, the Panthers. That's too many points for a quarterback like Bryce Young.
Yeah. Panthers did do a very good job in that game. I mean, holding them down like that. Hey, you know what? I went under in that game too.
Night moves. I mean, everybody else probably gave y'all the Chiefs, and y'all probably took it, but
I didn't.
I was on the Bills, man. Josh Allen at home, regular season. Let's do it.
You told me it was about the Bills. All right. Yep, that was a look there at the NFL. We won't get too deep into it. And there were some NBA games there as well. Yesterday, we came home with some winners. DeAndre, you gave us the winners in there as well. Okay, let's say hello to everyone in the chat and just get started. I guess we got a lot of games to go to, so can only belabor yesterday's games for so long here. We got NFL Monday Night Football on Monday night, of course, here. Let's talk about it and get ready to talk in the chat, see what the folks have. Don't forget to head on over to Tony'sPicks.com and use the promo code TonyT at checkout, and that'll save you 15% off the premium pick packages over there from myself and DeAndre. Check out the hot cappers and see who's hot, and then get signed up, see who did well yesterday from the team here at Tony's Picks. We bring it up here and show our site where you can get our best bets, our premium picks every day over at Tony's Picks. DeAndre there it is. He had said I had my best bet and won it, and it was right there. The Raiders plus those points. Hey, we needed it, 30-29. It wasn't the best game in the world, but you had it, DeAndre. And see DeAndre's plays here for Monday, and in fact, 2 plays in college basketball. So we'll just touch on. We won't ask him, DeAndre to pick him, but he has his best plays up there at Tony's Picks. So get ready.
Yeah. I got to play in the early game, one of the early college games.
Got to get up pretty early in the morning to play DeAndre's.
You got to get up. You could go to sleep and wake up. Cash.
A lot of these games are on YouTube tomorrow. Interestingly, college basketball
is going to have every device on YouTube with a game on it.
That's one thing. Notably, there this season is YouTube is what can you say? They are in the college basketball business.
I like that. Year. I like that. Just how they is with football. I like that.
I can't get ABC, Disney, ESPN, ESPN2, ESPN Plus. I get that, but I can't get half the ESPNs, DeAndre, because of the, I know how to get them. Don't get me wrong, but legally, I cannot get some channels right now because I subscribe to YouTube TV, and they're in a carrier dispute. And don't have it's weird. They can't, they're not carrying ABC right now. All right, so go to Tony'sPicks.com, find DeAndre and I with our premium picks over there at Tony's Picks. Use that promo code Tony T at checkout, save 15%. Okay, let's talk sports and sports betting with DeAndre
Let's go,
Stevens.
man. Go get y'all popcorn. Go get y'all snacks. Let's do it. Let's go.
We need a snack to get these games. Okay, let's take a look. Here with the Cardinals taking on the Cowboys. Well, hey, it's got to be better than last night's prime time game here between these with this game, DeAndre. But still no Kyler Murray. That's still kind of a problem for me, for the Cardinals. Although, I mean, you could say that Jacoby Brissett has enough veteran leadership in him. He knows what he's getting into here in this game. It feels like going up against Dak. Still, Dallas a 3-point favorite. And look at this total. Is this right? 53.5? I mean, on the Cardinals, I know this Dallas defense is bad, DeAndre. But the Cardinals really showing you enough here to think that they can score enough points. So this total is pretty big. And
Yeah.
I know Brissett, he's been around.
Yeah, I feel like the total tell us everything. We know that this Cowboys offense is high power. We know what they can do, but y'all think the Cowboys is gonna score 40 and the Cardinals is just gonna score like what, 23, 24 or something like that. So me, I'm gonna take the over. I don't think the total would be that high on a Monday night. I don't think the total would be that high for a reason. So I'm gonna just trust what I see and take the over.
Okay. Well, if you divide, you look at the game, right? You figure 3.5 or 4-point favorite. In fact, I'm showing
Right.
3 there.
So you got to think the Cardinals are gonna be scoring in this one.
Right. You say it kind of, like you think, sound like you were like in Dallas. So I think we're going to Dallas. You're like, oh, is it going to be 37-20? If you look at this game,
we know this Dallas offense at home is high powered. We know that. We know
this is
we know
28-24. I mean, I'm trying to a realistic score. I mean, I could easily make it a 3 points, 54, 27, 29 to 26, 29-26, but teams don't really score 29 too often. So I kind of round it 28-24, 28 to, that'd be about the average of this type of game.
Goals and all that. It just be the numbers.
Yeah. So, okay. So you think Brissett, though, this offense, though, can still, the Cowboy defense is so bad that even the Cardinals with Jacoby Brissett can come in here and contribute to the scoring. Marvin Harrison. Yeah. Marvin Harrison, Trey McBride.
We just need the Cowboys to do all the scoring and, Cardinals put a little cherry on top. We'll get the over.
With Dak, with Javonte Williams back there. CD. The one thing the Cardinals do, they are okay against number ones and number two receivers. About the only thing they do well defensively is limit them a little bit. It should be all systems go, though, for Arizona, really, against this Dallas defense, one of the worst run defenses. It's unfortunate, though. They got Cardinals are going with Bam Knight in there as their lead back. Believe it or not, they're going with Bam Knight and your man DeMercado, Super Mercado, in the running game. And you need to run against Dallas. They really don't have the name backs, but maybe we're going to learn more about Bam Knight in this game. So he's the starter tonight against Dallas. He's got a juicy matchup, that's for sure. He's been around. I mean, this is Bam's third year in the NFL. He's not a rookie, but he's pretty popular right now because he's going to get some carries here, and so's DeMercado here. So, all right, DeAndre likes the over here in this one, and I guess I'm a sucker here. I'm going to go ahead and take Dallas here. I don't think that Arizona with Brissett, I'm not too impressed.
Okay.
I look, I know it's all systems go, but if I've got Dak here, maybe this Arizona team is, maybe I'm selling them short. They have a couple of wins here. Dallas is 3-4 overall. Dallas just 1-3 against the spread as a favorite, DeAndre. Meanwhile, Arizona's 3-1 as an underdog, but I'm not seeing it. I think it's a problem here, and I'm going to go ahead and take Dallas in this one. And
Gotcha.
I'll lay the 3 points, the 3.5 with the Cowboys. Okay, and let's see what the chat has some picks. the trends would say Arizona here, right? Dallas is not a great cover right now. Arizona 3-0 against the spread on the road. Ziggy likes the over. Kenny Mo says Brissett's solid. He is not better. He's a good backup. He is. Hey, Daniel M. Daniel M. found us, DeAndre. He's got Dallas. Daniel M.
Okay. Welcome. I'm
That's my
happy you
man Blue.
found us. Night moves. That's all you gotta type in. Night moves, and you gonna see us right here.
That's my man Blue, actually. And I don't know why on this channel or this one I use, the names come out with those little, like your handle name is there. People can't put their own name here. I don't know what that
Yeah,
is.
you're talking about that.
Yeah. I don't know the name of it. Okay. So Blues got 28-14 Dallas. Here's Free Indeed's got Arizona. So apologize everybody in the chat if they'd like to use their code names or whatever they call them.
Yeah, man, y'all just type y'all name and we'll call y'all by that. Just type it, so we know it. But welcome to the chat, Blue. I'm happy you found us, man.
Okay, we'll go to the NBA next and look at NBA basketball for Monday. There's quite a few games here tonight. And we'll start off with the Bucks are on the road, and they're taking on the Pacers here with Milwaukee favored in this one, DeAndre, by a good margin here. They are 4-2, but Indiana, at least Indiana's in the books with a win here finally now after they defeated the Warriors there to get their first win of the season. Milwaukee's impressive 5-1 against the spread so far. They're also 2-0 against the spread on the road. Indiana, despite this 1-5 start, DeAndre, they've been overlooked by bettors. They're actually 4-2 against the spread, 2-1 against the spread at home. So, even with those injuries, Indiana's been a little bit of a money-making team despite being 1-5 so far.
Yeah, we just seen this Pacers team upset the Warriors. There was like plus 10.5, 11.5 underdogs at home. All the injuries do is just bring more value on a team, and we know that the Pacers and the Bucks don't like each other. And by me being able to get points with the Pacers at home, I want to be all over the Pacers in this game. I know the Bucks playing good, but we got them away from home now. They got to come on the road and lay points. So we're gonna see if what they're really about in this spot. So I'm gonna be on the Pacers.
Yeah, it's tough to want to back them, but getting the points, I mean, that's kind of the way that I look, though. But I'll go to the total, of course, and in this one, I'll go with the over here. 10 of the last 14 meetings between the two teams have gone over. Milwaukee's 5-1 to the over so far this season. DeAndre, Indiana's actually an under team so far at 2-4 to the under, but they are 2-1 to the over at home. So I'm going to go over here. And 10 of the last 14 meetings between the two teams have gone over. So I'm going to go over here with this big number at 235.5. All right. And let's keep it moving here. Just was peeking at the injuries because Giannis is on the injured list, but he's probable, just has some knee soreness. But Indiana's still the same deal. Nemhard, Mathurin, Obi Toppin, McConnell, they're all out. Yeah. Siakam's in there tomorrow.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about the starter. I gotcha.
Yeah, no. I'm saying all these guys are out still. And Hallie, they're all out. They're all out. That's the problem. That's the problem for Indiana right now. Hopefully they'll get some guys back and start to recover a little bit. But just the fact that they're recovering numbers, I think, shows that they're still competitive and they'll be all right. Okay, and comments from the chat. Thank you guys. Look, Blue, he's given away the picks already. DeAndre, we've got our college basketball plays. We're only
I like Queen. I like Blue with the Queens for plus 4.5 for college basketball. I like this Queens team. They're a D2 program, but I think they got some good prospects over there.
Okay, Free Indeed says my name's Greg. Good luck, DeAndre. I don't know how you can remember them, but we got a great group. All right, Daniel's going with the over there. He says I only get 4 hours of sleep. Okay. And all right, great to have everyone there. and Kenny Moe.
Yeah, we're gonna be on it. We're gonna be on Queens early in the morning.
For a preview,
We're
I'm
gonna
going to
be
give
on
out some
Queens.
picks of some games. I mean, they go. There's 80 games, and you just have to pick the one we're going to talk about. All right, let's go to the next. Though in the NBA, we've got the Timberwolves taking on the Nets. And the Nets win one, DeAndre. They're 0-6 now. Minnesota's not off to a great start. That's for sure. 3-3, but Edwards, has been battling a little bit of injury here right now, and now the Timberwolves are favored by 9. Edwards is out. There's no doubt he's out. Nets have a couple injuries here as well. Drake Powell's questionable, but here, DeAndre, you do have still favored by 9. Minnesota's 3-3, 1-5 against the spread is Minnesota so far, but Brooklyn's not very much. Even though they're 0-6, they've covered a couple of games. In fact, Brooklyn 2-1 against the spread at home. Trying to find a spot.
Okay. Since you said that they're 2-1 ATS, Anthony Edwards injured. This next team, man, it's been hard to get behind them, man. They just
I
not
know.
producing winning basketball, but by it being so many points and them being at home, at least come out and get the backdoor cover for me. A backdoor feels like a win to me. Like, yeah, it feel like you won the game outright as long as you cover for me. So I'm gonna take the Nets with the +9 at home to come out and cover at least, man. Keep it close without Anthony Edwards.
They covered at home against Atlanta, getting 8.5 points. They
Okay.
covered at home against Cleveland, getting 11.5 points. So they're 0-6.
Okay, so they do good in these double digit sort of kind of
Right in this
spots.
range,
So
right in this range. I mean, what are they going to do? I mean, look, Minnesota, like I said, they're I think they're supposed to be a contender in the West, right? I mean, Edwards out is a big factor, but just 3-3 so far this season. They did beat Charlotte last time out on the road. That was good, but lost to the Lakers twice, lost to Denver. I mean, it's been a tough schedule too. But still, the Wolves.
must be true. Yeah, Minnesota is the house of disappointment.
Chat here has maybe a few chairs. Ziggy on the under, Blue is on the T-Wolves. And let's see here. Minnesota's still the house of disappointment. HOD here for Kenny Moe. So, all right. Well, I got another over here in this one, DeAndre. Both teams are 4-2 to the over so far this season. The last 5 meetings between the two teams have gone under between these two, but they only meet a couple times a year. So I'm gonna take the over right now in this one. All right, we keep it going here on night moves, and got a Eastern showdown here with the Wizards. 1-5 taking on the Knicks. They're 3-3. They've actually lost 3 of their last 4. Remember, Knicks won 2 out the gate, lost 3 in a row. Now did come back and get that win last time out against the Bulls, but they covered that one, DeAndre. Washington just 1-5 against the spread so far. I mean, we know they're bad, but hey, come on, at least get some numbers. Knicks, meanwhile, are just 3-3 against the spread, but they're 3-0 against the spread at home, DeAndre. But they're laying 11.5.
Yeah, like I told you yesterday, we know the Knicks versus Bulls was kind of a revenge game. The Bulls had beat the Knicks outright. But I think in this game I'm gonna try to trust the Wizards to cover. Like you said, just a lot of points with the Knicks who haven't been really playing winning ball besides the first 2 wins. They got the win tonight, but they're on the back to back also, so I'll lean the Wizards.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, 11
He talking
points.
about really? Yeah, really. It's just really just a spot for me, bro. Daniel, it really just a spot for me.
Daniel looks like he likes the Knicks here. And Timmy says maybe you got to wait till the lineups come out. Who's really going to play? You got to wait till the lineups come out all the time. But not here on Night Moves. We got to kind of think ahead here a little bit.
Gotta think ahead, because like I say, we gotta get our picks in early and stuff. Like when Giannis got injured versus the Warriors, I couldn't go in and change nothing. I had to You know,
The
so
one thing that is the question in this, and it is a little bit of a factor here, is that Middleton is questionable with an elbow injury, and you obviously want him in there, but it's built into the line, as we say in
if
basketball.
Chris Middleton get ruled out, you just gonna get more points.
Stop it. All right, I'll go over in this one. Both teams are 4-2 to the over so far, and maybe a little bit of series history between the two. 4 out of the last 5 meetings. I'm on over 3 games here, all 3. Oh, boy.
Knicks team total over. Can you see it? Yeah, I can see the Knicks having success. They still at home. I can see them having success.
Okay.
I just
Yeah.
don't. I just don't see them really like kind of motivated to come out and win by all these points on the back to back. That's I don't see it. I don't see that though.
Well, I had the over last night, DeAndre, and the Knicks in Chicago, and that was no problem.
Yeah.
In the 128-116 win for the Knicks should be noted there on the back to back, right? So let's see here. I need to see it. We need a CLV show. Yeah, we'll see if we can do it, right? See how we can beat the line. I guarantee you we would be. I think we're in the CLV here land when we do these shows, DeAndre, because we're supposed to be. All right. Right. All right, DeAndre taking the Wizards there plus all those points. I'll go over again. I'm going
The
over. Yep,
game
they're
win
saying, what am
streak.
I do? What's Ramon doing, Mister Under?
The
But
Knicks on a 1 game win streak.
yeah, I definitely have cleaned it up there with my totals after the struggles there to start the season. DeAndre,
Let
yesterday I
them
was
know, Mr. Ramon. Let them
I
know.
knocked.
Let them
Oh, I
know.
was knocking them down yesterday, big time, right? I mean, I had the over and the Pelicans Thunder with you. I gave out the Hawks and the Cavs under. I had that Bulls Knicks game over there. I was hitting a few
Let them
totals.
know. Yeah, let them know. Uncle Ramon. Yeah.
All right, Utah's. Let me get it here. Utah taking on Boston. Here, got another double-digit spread here with Boston. They're not impressing anybody, I don't think, but they did have their 3-game winning. They did win 3 in a row. Give them credit there after the rugged start. They beat Pelicans, Cavs, and Philly, but did get blown out there by Houston. Meanwhile, for Utah coming in, they've come in off of 3 straight losses, unfortunately, here right now to Portland, to Phoenix, and Charlotte, and they're just 2-4. But they are 3-1 as an underdog so far as Utah, and meanwhile Boston just 2-5 against the spread. Does that get your radar up?
Oh man, the Jazz team, it's been hard to really comprehend them. It's like I want Utah to cover, 10 points is a lot of points, but we could also see this Utah team just come out flat because they so far away from home. Like we could see them come out flat and not even score 100 points, or you know what I'm saying. So I, I know the Celtics. They still, I know Simon's been playing out of his. He been playing some good ball. Jalen Brown, he's still trying to find himself to kick the season off. But I'm gonna try to trust the Jazz one more time. One more time, because I know they got good numbers ATS right now, and like you said, the Celtics is just not covering. And this a lot of points. This a lot of points.
Like 3-1 as a dog. It seems like what they might. Utah might be that team to get this money over and over. Now they are 1-2 against the spread on the road. One of those losses, but still, they're the ones covering a little bit here. Boston maybe still. I don't want to say overrated because obviously everyone is kind of onto them right now as the fact that this isn't the same team as last year. They still got. It's funny because Minot and Quetta actually are playing playing pretty good for what you do. I keep mentioning those guys just because they're the kind of the 2 guys in the starting lineup that haven't been Celtics in the starting lineup over these years, and they're playing pretty okay for what they're supposed to get in there and do. But just that Boston looks a little bit slow to start here. It's not the same Boston at this point. So, all right, I guess here in this one with Boston and Utah, I'm actually going to go to the over in this one too, DeAndre. I'm going to take over to 132.5. Utah is 0-3, is 3 unders so far in their 3 road games. And but Boston is a 2-1 to the over at home. I'm going to take another over here. 4 overs for me. See if I can find an under here. Thank you to everybody in the chat for commenting. Jazz first quarter there for Blue. All right, here we go. Pistons and Grizzlies, and the Pistons are favored on the road by 4. Total 235. Pistons, DeAndre come in here 4-2. Memphis played on Sunday without Ja, and they ended up losing that game. 117 to 104 for Toronto. They've lost 2 in a row. Detroit's won and covered 2 straight right now, but Memphis 2-5 against the spread, DeAndre, so far, while Detroit's 4-2 ATS.
Yeah, I know Ja got suspended and this and that, man. When did this team just broken over the last few years? Like, this team had so much expectations and the sky was the limit for this team, and now here we are, and Ja Morant got named in the trade rumors and this and that and that. So what I'm gonna do in this game, I don't want to lay the points with the Pistons on the road. I'm gonna take the Grizzlies to come out and try to get back in the win column and get back on track. Ja Morant, you fresh off your suspension, come in, be a leader, and win ball games. Compete. It's Cade Cunningham versus Ja Morant, and right now, Cade Cunningham doing what he got to do. You know what I'm saying? So come out and beat the Ja Morant that we know you is, bro. Like, what are you doing? That's what I'm thinking. This ain't the job we know. This ain't the job we know. He not really driving. He's shooting more threes. He not really trying to make them. Like, he just, where's his energy at? Where's his energy at?
That's what a lot of people are kind of saying too, right? Like he does, does he even Blue said it. I think he's talking about Ja right here because he looks like look, he's kind of a nonchalant type of player. That's kind of his game, but sometimes it sends mixed signals. They have some passion. Ziggy's going under. Blues on the Pistons, and look at he says that's what I. Let's see, Timmy Tushu. I don't know if he wants to lay it here. I'll say this, DeAndre. They only meet, obviously, twice a year, being an East-West game. Right. But Detroit has lost 9 straight games to Memphis, and they've failed to cover in 5 straight games against them. That's 2.5 years.
Thank you for that, Mr. Ramon. And they're on the road laying 4. Yeah, come on, man. We need this Grizzlies team to find a mojo. We need this Grizzlies team to find themselves in getting them at home. I'd rather do that than trying to do it in Detroit. So let's go, Memphis. Come on.
All right. Memphis for DeAndre. This is my under here, actually. My first one I'll take as I take the totals with DeAndre. Detroit 0-2 to the under on the road so far. Memphis 1-2 to the under as a dog. 10 of the last 15 meetings between the two teams have gone under. I'll go under. Yeah, Ziggy says they're coming back from Mexico City. So hope they had some good meals. All right, can't trust Detroit, says Timmy Tushu. Next up, the Rockets are taking on the Mavericks. And the Mavericks are on the road and favored in this one, DeAndre. Mavericks come in 2-4. Rockets are 3-2 now with a 3-game winning streak. All of a sudden, here come the Rockets heating up. We knew they would. They're also 4-1 against the spread so far, 3-1 against the spread as a favorite. Meanwhile, Dallas just 2-4 ATS as well. I will say, even though those numbers are negative, Dallas is 2-1 as an underdog against the spread.
Yeah, in this game, man, I think that the Rockets are only gonna continue to get better. We know this Mavericks team is banged up. This Mavericks team is overvalued. This Mavericks team is overhyped. Like I said, I like the pairing of Sengun, KD, and I like the pieces that they got around these two guys, man. As long as you got these two guys, you're gonna be able to compete. So I'll take the Rockets in this one.
Laying these double digits here, says DeAndre. Lay a dozen.
Houston, let's go H-Town.
Okay, a lot of disrespect here for the Mavs today, but yeah, I mean it's going to be tough enough. I mean, look, Clay's not really clicking. It feels like here at this point,
No, Clay,
DeAndre.
Clay need to retire, man. Just give it up, Clay.
Yeah, and also Max Christie. I mean, he did have a good game against Detroit in that Mexico City
Yeah, he
game.
getting some more minutes.
Yeah, but also Gapper. These guys just aren't producing right now, and with these guys out of the Lively,
Luca made these guys look good. Let's not forget, Luca made these guys look good. Daniel Gafford, Lively. Luca made these guys good. No more Luca, and these guys are back to being nobodies.
Lively's out of this one. AD is out here with a leg injury. Exum's out as well. So Dallas is facing some injury. DFS is out for Houston. Jabari Smith is questionable. I got to go another under here in this one, although I will say that these two are trending over so far. I think this season, Houston's 4-1 to the over, 3-1 to the over is a favorite. Dallas is actually 2-4 to the under, although they're only true away game. I think they did go over. Maybe it was two of them. I didn't get the stat. Okay, give me the under though with Dallas and Houston. DeAndre says lay it. Let's take a look at this next one here with the Kings taking on the Nuggets, going out west. Kings are 2-4. Nuggets had their 3-game winning streak snapped last time out. They're 3-2 right now. Denver lost to Portland on the road as a 5.5-point favorite as the Blazers got that win at home, DeAndre, remember? And Milwaukee did beat, or they lost to the Kings, right? Kings won in Milwaukee a couple of nights ago, 135 to 133. So far, Denver, though, 2-0 against the spread at home, and the Kings are 2-4 against the spread on the road.
Yeah, man. This is right here gonna be simple and easy. I'm gonna be quick and fast. We know what this Nuggets team do at home. They go stupid dummy. They go dumb. I'm gonna lay it with the Nuggets. I don't think this Kings team is. I don't think they're a real deal. We seen them beat the Bucks, but everybody gonna be coming in trying to bet the Kings because of they beat the Bucks. But I'm gonna trust what's been working over the last few years, and I'm gonna take the Nuggets at home.
Nuggets also 3-1 against the spread as a favorite so far.
And
So
the Nuggets coming off a loss, that crazy loss versus Portland, like Mr. Ramon was
yeah,
telling y'all. So they back at home, mad about that loss, how they ended, how that game ended, and they're gonna take it out on these horrible Kings. Man, this Kings team is not good, man. I know they got Sabonis back. That helps that helps their offense out a little bit. Don't get me wrong, Sabonis being back help out the Kings offense, but I'm not about to trust Russell Westbrook and DeMar DeRozan and Dennis Schroeder.
Nuggets did cover 3 of the 4 meetings last year, and also, 3 of the 4 meetings last year Denver covered. So even with some, they weren't all double digits. In fact, they were all single digits here last year, but this one's a little bigger. I'm going to go over in this one, DeAndre. The Nuggets are 3-1. The Kings are 3-1 to the over as a road dog so far. So I'm going to go over in this one with Denver and with Denver hosting Sacramento. 2 more here on Monday night. We've got Lakers on the road. Oh, let me see the comments here. Sorry, team. Night moves here. Nuggets. Nuggets hate these guys.
Yeah. Like I said, the Nuggets coming off that loss, man, they should be motivated, and we get them back at the crib. The Nuggets go play very good ball at home, man. I like this Nuggets team, but shout out to everybody in the chat. Appreciate y'all for y'all support. Y'all dialogue. Me and Mr. Ramon love doing this with y'all and love getting y'all breakdowns on the game with us.
Okay, and next up, the Lakers are on the road taking on Portland. Both teams with 3-game winning streaks here, DeAndre. Lakers with wins over Minnesota, Memphis, and Miami. Last time out, covering 5.5. They also covered all 3 of those games. But Portland comes in here with a 3-game winning streak of their own. They covered against the Lakers as a favorite. They covered against Denver as a dog there in that upset. And they also beat Utah. They didn't win. They won 136-134 as a 3.5-point favorite. Portland, one of the best so far, 5-1 ATS, 3-0 ATS at home. But guess what? The Lakers are 3-0 ATS on the road. So much for the Lakers. I mean, I don't want to say right now that they are 5-2. Portland's 4-2, but people want to kind of make fun of the Lakers there a little bit, but they hung in there through a little bit of a stretch without Luka, and they've been rewarded here with a good start.
Man, y'all seen that Austin Reeves to Bronny James dunk?
Man, even LeBron was going crazy. It looked like it did look. I mean, he's not ever going to be as big as his dad, right? But that was one that you could see the gene. You could see the gene pool on that dunk, DeAndre.
Yeah. Just the Lakers and the Kings.
Yeah. Sorry.
Okay.
That Lakers. No, right there. Lakers and Blazers. Blazers 3.5, 232.
Yeah. And this one, man, we know, bruh. Like Mr. Ramon said, the Lakers held it down without Luka. They holding it down without LeBron, and
yeah.
The Lakers playing some great ball, and like Mr. Ramon said, the most important thing he said was that they held it down without Luka, and now Luka's back in his lineup, and I hope y'all got them future tickets for MVP Luka, man. This dude's playing out his mind. I like what I'm seeing from this big three with the Lakers with Reeves, Doncic, and that other guy. Forgot his name. I think it started with an R, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, man. I think this Lakers team.
Rui Hachimura?
No. It's another guy, man. He had like 25 points or something tonight. Him, Reeves, and Luka went off tonight.
Oh man. Okay, you got me here. Trying to think. I mean, Jackson Hayes got put in the starting lineup, and he had a big night tonight, or he had a good game anyway.
LaRavia or something like that.
LaRavia. Oh yeah, LaRavia.
Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you, my boy Landon. That's my boy Landon right there. But like I said, man, this Lakers team, and I wanted to say this too. I know the Lakers and the Trailblazers just played without Luka. But if the Lakers was at home, this would be a perfect revenge game. But I still think it's a revenge game, so I want to be on the Lakers in this one.
Okay, I got you there, Lakers.
Yeah, thank you, Landon. That Jake dude been going crazy, man, since the start of the season.
Yeah, and I sorry I didn't get it there. You said
you good, Mr. Ramon. That's why we got a good team full of night moves, man. We got a good team surrounded around us, man. Appreciate you guys.
Well, Jackson, I mentioned Hayes because he got actually inserted. Lakers had a late lineup change actually tonight, and Jackson Hayes did step up as well and played a lot of minutes. He didn't contribute in the point category, but he was kind of running the show a little bit out there in that game. So he had actually missed some games earlier this season as well, and they needed him. So he kind of came through there. Lakers getting the contributions from all over, I guess. And thank you. Timmy's on the Blazers here. But look, Blazers, interestingly enough, I mean, they are favored in this game. I'm about all this Portland start as the next guy, but still take on the Lakers here, who are doing pretty well as well. Portland is 5-1 against the spread, make no mistake. So far, Lakers 6-1 to the over, DeAndre. Portland 4-2 the over. Both times they were favored, it went over. I got to go over with Lakers and Portland. All right, and one more here, I think. Well,
yeah, the Blazers already beat the Lakers, but that was without Luka Doncic. Austin Reeves was coming off I think it was a 50-point game. We knew he wasn't about to go out on the back-to-back and show out like that, but rested, coming off a win against the Grizzlies. I think this Lakers team is motivated. I think Luka holding it down. I think Luka's holding it down. Luka and Reeves, all these guys.
And Dan Blue says, "What is a Blazer?" I think these are the the Lewis and Clark, right? The Trailblazer, right? The Lewis and Clark made it to. You're right. I don't want to be. I might be a little bit old to remember all the history books there, but all right, they're blazing a trail up there. There's some other, you're in Oregon, you could be blazing away, I guess, up there, DeAndre. But yeah, it was 122 to 108. Portland did crush them in that game. We know that was at LA. But yeah, maybe it is a little bit of revenge there, right? So Robert Williams is questionable. DeAndre Ayton, Ayton was the one that was scratched tonight, right, DeAndre? And that's when Jackson Hayes came in there to hold it down at center tonight and had a good game. Just 2 points, but definitely he can match up with Klingon in there. Klingon's actually done a pretty good job there for Portland so far. And I know you like this lineup with Abija, and I know you like Shaden Sharp, of course, and Drew in this lineup as well. So look, Portland, no fluke. Tybal's out though. Here they've got some issues too. One day maybe Scoot Henderson will come back. Okay. All right. One more. I got one more. What were they talking about with this Heat and Clippers? Is there something going on with this game? Clippers 7.5, 228.5. Some books didn't have it on the board.
I think LeBron injured. I don't know when he's coming back. Appreciate your pick. My bad, Mr. Ramon. I was answering the question. They was asking where LeBron at.
Yeah. Oh yeah, LeBron. Yeah, LeBron's definitely injured for now, and it looks like they were kind of saying Thanksgiving maybe, but I don't know. This might be something that could be a little bit longer than that actually. So we'll see. I don't think the timetable is really known for LeBron. So I think the speculation was Thanksgiving, and then I know that we always say that the season doesn't start until Christmas sometimes. Speaking of injuries, I want to mention my guy Kobe Sanders is on the Clippers. He's a rookie. I played out west, but I followed this kid's career. He plays for the Clippers now. He played for a high school that I follow. Normie Powell also came from my area in San Diego, and he's questionable in this game, but he's awesome. Anyways, the Clippers are 7.5 here against the Heat, and total here 228.5.
Yeah, I see +8 on FanDuel, and I'll grab that if I can. Okay. The Clippers have not been good laying points. We just seen this Clippers team was favored by what it was like 12 points against the Pelicans, and the Pelicans still haven't won a game. The Pelicans have not been competing, and somehow it took for Kawhi Leonard to save the day for them just to win. So I don't want to lay this many points with the Clippers until they show me that they got it together and that they're not. I'm on the Heat. And I know the Heat lost tonight versus the Lakers, but that's the Lakers and that's the Clippers we're talking about. So I'm going to take the Heat.
DeAndre, say hello and welcome to Mr. Palachi.
How you doing, Mr. Palachi? Welcome to Night Moves. Welcome.
Also, Michael, I think we've already said hello, but thank you, Michael. Also, Pig the Artist is here joining us for the first time in the chat.
How you doing, Pig the Artist?
Yeah. Pig the Artist.
Yeah, this Clippers team is overrated. This Clippers team overrated. They got all these names: Chris Paul, Brook Lopez, John Collins, Bradley Beal. Man, these guys, man.
Yeah, you wonder if the owner knows, you're
in the right place, Mr. Palachi. You're in the right place.
I wonder if Ballmer really knows. It's easy to come in when you got a bunch of money and think you're going to buy some veterans and be competitive, but I don't know if that's how to do it in the NBA. I know that you got to have a mix, right, of veteran money guys, some young guys. I think that's what works in the NBA, and I don't know if the Clippers have that. That's kind of what I think about it, DeAndre, with these Clippers, and I'm a Clippers fan, so I got the under here in this one though for sure with the Heat, the Clippers coming. I don't know, he's been stepping it up with this offense a little bit for sure, but against the Clippers. Miami is just 1-6 in their last 7 games against the Clippers overall. Clippers aren't really doing much covering here so far this season at just 1-4 against the spread. Meanwhile, Miami's 4-1 against the spread so far. All right, that's a look at the NBA. Thank you to everybody in the chat. Really appreciate it. Michael said, when are the Nets going to get their first win? Thanks for some great comments in there, you guys. This was really stepping it up here, DeAndre. The more shows we do, and we're getting more and more in our chat, that makes it worthwhile. So thank you, everybody, for that. Okay, I'm going to pin Andre down right now and just get his take here on opening night. As the season unfolds, we'll pick some of the best games here to go over, and DeAndre will start doing the previews there. But, opening night of the season, there are like 75 or 80 games for everyone to, pick and choose, I guess. So
the Clippers beat the Pelicans by 2. That was a question in the comments.
In that game, yeah.
Yeah, in that game. And it was like they was laying like 11, 12, 13 points, if I'm not mistaken. The Clippers only won by 2 points, a buzzer beater. Literally, the last shot Kawhi shot. And the Clippers was winning, but the Pelicans went on the runner in the game, and Kawhi hit the buzzer beater. So, yeah, but they got this college card. They got a lot of games, man. They got a lot of games. I ain't gonna lie.
Even Kevin, say hello to a new commenter, DeAndre. Kevin, he says Florida money line.
How you doing, Kevin? I'm fading Florida.
Let me bring the graphic up, DeAndre. I got that one looked up. Let me. No, you're fine. But I didn't know. I put in a couple of games in there to preview. I don't know which one, with 80 games, but certainly think we could take a look. And you wanted to comment. Go ahead. You said Florida here. This one, hey, DeAndre, hey, if you can make it out here to Vegas, we could go hang out on the Strip and then go on over to watch a couple of college basketball games here. Feels like Las Vegas, is kind of the college basketball capital. I'm not talking about UNLV, and they were once a great team, DeAndre.
We definitely gonna have to link up, man.
When I was your age, UNLV was the bomb.
They
had a pro team starting lineup for a couple of years out here. They played some memorable championship game with Duke. They're not quite that anymore, but you know how they bring all the teams out here to play, and that's what they're doing in this one with Florida and Arizona. Florida's a 3-point favorite here, and the total's 163. What did you see here? You said you like the Gators a little bit?
No, I would be on Arizona.
You like the
we know the Florida Gators won we know they won last season, and I think that everybody just gonna be back in Florida just because of that, just because of last year. But this is a whole new season, and I don't want to lay points for Florida, in the home opener. Nah, I want to be all over Arizona in this game. They still got good guard play. They still got everything that they need. It's a new season, man, so I want to be on the dog in this one.
Okay, well, I'm on the over for sure. I've already missed out, DeAndre. This one opened 159.5. It's now 163.5. And that's going to put both teams in the 80s in this game, but I'm all about it. I think that's the way this one will transpire here between Florida and Arizona in the opener here, I said the opener. I think this is actually this is the opener of the 2 games. There's 2 games at T-Mobile Arena tonight, including this one between Florida and Arizona. And I don't know. I don't think we'll make any long-term projections here unless you want to shout a team out or two that you might like this season, DeAndre, if you've taken a look at it. But I'll go over here with these two to kick things off. Maybe we can, let's see, what else did you say? You mentioned.
That was on Queens. Queens in a couple hours. For me, it's like this game
a couple hours,
5
right?
hours, 3 hours. 4 hours.
Interesting, right? Everybody's talking about that. I said, Bradley and Bonaventure, they're underway at 11 Eastern, 8 Pacific. This is at 8 a.m. Eastern and 5 a.m. Pacific. And again, this will be on YouTube. YouTube's gonna have a lot of
these games are neutral sites. Most of them in neutral sites. Like Mr. Ramon said, Las
I think
Vegas.
Winthrop's actually a home team, a morning game, or what? I think you're supposed to grab some pancakes and go to this game. So
That's why I say most of them in Las Vegas. Some
yeah.
teams are at the
Oh yeah,
original.
no, there's some, and I'll tell you about a few others here. But did you? This wasn't your premium though, right? I don't want to give anything away.
No, you good. Well, me and the guys in the chat was on Queens NC in this one. I just think it's just too many points on this Winthrop team. I wasn't impressed by them. I liked what I seen from Queens. Like I said, it's a D2 school, but they still got some good prospects that like to compete. So I'll be on Queens in this one.
Yeah. Oh no, they're in the big boys now. Don't they've been around here? They graduated here to the big boys now. So this Queens team, we've seen them. They've been pretty good. They've been pretty competitive too. This one's being
Just get
played.
your eggs, bacon, and basketball.
Is that what it says? Oh, is that what they're
Boy,
saying?
y'all
Let me
funny.
go, let me go to
Y'all
the
is funny.
let me go to the chat here and see here. Uh, uh,
Yeah, man, y'all just take it light on these first couple of days on with the college. Let us build this data up and get the numbers, and
okay, I see it now. Uh, also, uh, Pig Pig the artist says you got to, it's good to wait. It is. I will say this about getting the start early here with some of these DeAndre is that a lot of professional bettors will say no. They don't want to wait. I'm not questioning anything that our friend is saying in the chat. I'm just saying that a lot of sharp bettors kind of say, uh, when you talk about this is where you get a jump on the books. This is where they think they come in with the advantage in situations like this because of the fact that the books aren't prepared. They don't want to wait for the books to achieve any data. They want to get out on top of the books and make it kind of their you know what I mean. So I think
yeah.
yeah, it's a little bit tough for the maybe for the casual, and I'm not saying any of our people are casual, okay, but I've got the over in this one with Queens and Winthrop here. Now this one also has gone from 161 and a half, I think, and now we're looking at 164. So I'm not saying blindly play the moves, but I wouldn't say you're wrong for not playing the moves. Mr. Palachi says Queens is good. Yep, Queens is good. And let's see here if any more comments. Too early for Michael. Too early there. Let them play and party. Okay. We'll mention a few others if you want here. I'll just show the schedule, DeAndre, of a few. I'm going to show the schedule of the games that are being played individually here is what I'll do. Because once we get into the big schedule, all the games are at, 7 Eastern. These are morning games. You can watch one at a time on YouTube. If you don't have any comment, DeAndre, that's okay. I'm just going to show the lines here for everyone. St. Bonaventure will actually start the season with a bunch of injuries, actually. They're one of the more teams that are showing several injuries coming into the season. Missing probably 4 key players are listed as questionable in this game. Bradley's favored by 2.5 in this one. This one is, let's see here. I'm just seeing an update here. We're talking about the Florida game. Boogie Fland of Florida is questionable in the game. That just came up here. I thought we knew that. I don't know why I'm just getting an update here right now, but let me pop. I've got a play here actually for everyone in this one between Bradley and Bonaventure. Here, let me get to my notes. This one, I'm gonna have to. Can't cheat on this. I can't just off the cuff here. I think DeAndre right now with so many games, I got to go to my notes here and cheat a little bit. And
Which
I've got the over in this one with Bradley and Bonaventure. This one's being played at Rock Hill, South Carolina, right after the Queens Winthrop game. Winthrop is in South Carolina, by the way. You probably know that, but in case anybody doesn't. And then the doubleheader is Bradley and St. Bonaventure right after that game. That's the first YouTube doubleheader. So just
yeah,
wanted to be
I
able to
like
wait.
I like St. Bonaventure in this game.
Oh,
Like
okay.
Mr. Ramon said, they had a couple injuries, that just give us more value. But this Bradley team lost a lot of starters from last year. I think that they're gonna take a step down, and I think this Bonaventure team has a lot of good defensive players, and I think that they can play good defense and limit what Bradley trying to do. So I'll take the dog in this one, but I
Okay.
appreciate everybody for rocking and rolling with us on this show, man. We definitely gonna have some better college games for y'all in the future. We just taking it all at one time right now, man.
Yeah.
Shout out to everybody in the chat though, man. Appreciate y'all love, y'all
We show
support.
some folks in the chat. Timmy Chushu says, I play Gonzaga only.
Let's be
Mr.
we on the
Palachi,
bonnies, man. We on the
oh,
bonnies early in the morning. Let's do it.
yeah. Is Mr. Palachi, is he saying Florida will repeat, or is he just saying that they're the champs? Ron Jeff is here. There's Ron Jeff, Night Moves.
Yeah,
And Florida
let's
Heat.
go bonnies. Let's go bonnies. Let's go bonnies.
Jimmy Chushu likes Grand Canyon and Grambling. I didn't even get that far. Are they on the card? I'm just going to show these these YouTube games for everyone to watch that are standalone games here early. This is at 1:30 Eastern, 10:30 Pacific, and they're playing this one at the Pentagon. They're the Pentagon in Sioux Falls, South Dakota, where they play some great tournaments as well. Murray State is taking on Nebraska Omaha here in this one, and got Murray State favored by 4 and 151 in this one. DeAndre, I'm going to take a pick here, and I've got Murray State to cover this one by 4 over Nebraska Omaha. Also, one more here at the Pentagon afterwards. This is another standalone game on YouTube, so I'm just going to shout it out here. Drake is favored by 10 over over NAU. There, this one is at 4 Eastern and 1 Pacific. Also at the Pentagon. In Sioux Falls, South Dakota. And let me see. Let me go to my notes. I've got a pick here.
What time Gremlin play? I'm trying to find something. I don't know what time they play.
I've got the whole sheet here, and I'll see if I can't. I didn't know they were on the board there actually, so you guys might have
Yeah,
them.
you good? Yeah, you good, Mr. Ramon. You good? You can keep on. You good.
All right. If I see it, if I saw it, I'll stop right now. But
trying to bless the chat. Trying to bless the chat. That's all.
Right, no doubt. I mean, especially with all there's a million games to choose from.
There's a million games. I wish we could get y'all every game, but I swear I wish we could. That's why I'm trying to. I seen somebody say something about Grambling in the chat. But
yeah, I saw that too. So I'd like to see if I got it here. Well, we'll just have to. We'll be ready for all these. Like I said, what DeAndre and I will
what y'all
do.
need to do? Y'all need to let us know what type of games y'all want to, what type of college games that y'all want us to really kind of talk about, so we could have a insight the day before, But,
all right, I can't find. I'll give out my pick in this game though. It's on the over. I guess I'm on the over here in the several games here to start the season. We'll see. I'm going with my number. I mean, I'm not going to deviate until they prove me wrong, and then we'll see. But I'm on some overs. In fact, even in that Murray State game where I picked Murray State, I'm going over. I like the over too. So I'll give out 2 plays in that one: Murray State and the over. Okay, saying hello more in the chat here. Let's see here. Maybe Omaha said Mr. Palachi there, and now I went with Murray. But all right. And Michael likes it. Likes doing the capping at night, like us here on the show. All right, Michael, stay tuned. I'm going to do the NHL as soon as I am done here. Looking at a couple more games with DeAndre. I'm going to point these games out. Bigger games here tonight. This is the other one at Las Vegas. DeAndre Villanova is taking on the Y here, and BYU is a favorite in this one by 8.5, and the total here is 153 against Villanova. Yeah, pretty big number here between these two. This one is at 9:30 Eastern, 6:30 Pacific, or shortly thereafter, following the first game here in Vegas on Monday night, kicking off the season. And in this one, DeAndre, I've got BYU here to take this one. I'll take them to cover against Villanova to start the season. And I think one more I listed just because it felt like maybe the best game left. I mean, there are some okay matchups later on at night, but this one kind of stood out here with. This isn't the right matchup. What do I got here? I think it's Eastern Washington and UCLA, isn't it? I think I just got a typo there. All right, we'll just leave it at that. Eastern Washington and UCLA. It's not Nebraska and UCLA. That was a football game, I think. Eastern Washington at UCLA. UCLA is favored by 30. See, I don't even know why. I had 3 and 44 up there like it was a football game. So I don't think I really actually had that one previewed. DeAndre, thanks to everybody in the chat.
Yeah, man. Appreciate everybody in the chat. Michael, Timmy Tushu, Ziggy, Pig, Mr. Palaki, Kevin, Kenny Mo, Kevin, Ryan, Jeff, man. Appreciate the whole Night Moves family, man. Y'all are part of us. This is y'all. This is for y'all, you know. Me and Mr. Ramon come on here and we do this for y'all, you know.
Yeah, Andre
we enjoy this, you know.
2:30 in the morning for me. That's
we putting in the overtime, you know. We putting in that overtime to get y'all the best numbers, the best odds. Good luck to y'all if y'all betting in the early college basketball games. I'm gonna let y'all know right here now. I'm on the Bonnies. Man. Let's go Bonnies. We're gonna start the day off like that. Good luck to everybody. Hold on, he said Ohio State. Hold on, what did he say just now? In the chat? If y'all got any, I'll give y'all like 2-3 minutes. If y'all got any questions or whatever, there's the time now.
Yeah, well, Kevin in here saying Wisconsin here, maybe. Appreciate it. Pig the Artist, thank you. Kenny Mo, yep, there they are.
He said they play camp. I ain't gonna lie. Let's see. 20.5. This team, I'm not gonna lie, that team that they play, that camp team is an orange team. I'm not gonna lie, that team covered 20.5, 19 of his last 20 games. So do what you want to do with that. They played they look like Delaware last season. 79-62 they covered. They covering this big number. I'm not gonna lie. The team Wisconsin play, they covered a big number. I'm not gonna lie. All I see is green. All I see is green with that number there. So at that exact number, I lean to the dog in that game. Just off the numbers. I lean to that camp team.
Okay, well, I've got the over listed on my sheet here. I like the over in that one. It's like a 1. It's up there. I know.
I had the Pacers in that Pacers game, Mr. Palaki. I had the Pacers. I just think a home dog plus 6.5, and we know this Bucks and this Pacers team don't like each other.
Okay, great job, everybody. And well, once it's settled, once we get settled into some college hoops, we'll be ready to go with you guys. And we'll, like I said, probably just do the made TV games every night. But if you guys want to come with it, type in the chat there early on. And
type in that chat and just give us a heads up on what y'all want. Mr. Ramon, we got Kevin from Canada in here with us, man. We appreciate y'all. Like I said, man, this is Night Moves. This is what me and Mr. Ramon do. This is what we love to do. Try to help y'all out. Like I said, we on them Bonnies early in the morning. Y'all get up, get y'all some breakfast, and we're going to be on YouTube watching the Bonnies, man.
Just saw an injury update here come in for Texas A&M. Their big forward. Let's see. Kentucky forward.
I play the dude. Were you about to say Solomon?
Well, I'm getting some injury updates here. Kentucky forward Jaden Quaintance is out with a knee injury. Texas A&M forward Mackenzie McBacco, he's out doubtful with a foot injury. Texas A&M guard Pop Isaacs, he's questionable with a knee injury. I mentioned Boogie Fland, questionable for Florida tomorrow. Illinois, Andrei Stojakovic, obviously a top player there, knee injury questionable against Jackson State. So just a few injuries came in here during the show.
Yeah, okay. I got you. Let me see. Another pick. Another pick I had liked it. I'm gonna give y'all. I had like the Furman with the +3. I had like the Furman with the +3 against HP.
Okay, Furman and the high point. No, that wasn't the Furman high. Is HP High Point?
HPU.
Is
They
that
play at 5:30, 6 o'clock.
okay? All right, I got you. I didn't want you to, tip your hand there a little bit, but Furman.
Nah. This for the ones who This for the ones who come in here and really it's
Oh,
late at
okay.
night and these guys supporting us and showing us love. So
That
it's
one's
only
also
right.
that's at that event in Rock Hill, South Carolina. So that
Yeah,
one.
it's like an AAU tournament. If y'all ever play AAU, it's just like basketball games going on all day, tournament after tournament after tournament. Like it's that energy right there. It's them type of vibes. Yeah, Furman is usually a good team, and getting them as a dog is a perfect spot. So yeah, but that's all I got for y'all tonight, man. Appreciate all y'all. Can't say thank y'all enough, man. I love all y'all guys. Appreciate y'all guys, man. Don't worry about hitting the site, man. We done broke everything down right here for night moves. I got my early worm. Like I said, we on the bonnies. Good luck to everybody. I'm about to take it in. Mr. Ramon about to bless y'all with the NHL. I know he gonna give y'all some Dabo locks, some winners. Y'all check him out. Use the code Tony T, 15% off, and good luck to everybody. Shout out to everybody. I'm Mr. Ramon. See ya.
DeAndre Stevenson, Tony'sPicks.com. And yeah, I had a couple of winners there in the NHL last night with the Sharks on the puck line there. Although the Red Wings got the win by 1, we had Sharks on the puck line, and then we had Anaheim there over New Jersey yesterday. So thanks, DeAndre, and everyone thanking him as well. Timmy Two Shoes in there, Mr. Palachi, guys definitely can get into college basketball here in the weeks to come. And make sure you join us. Okay, I've got 4 games on the ice here on Monday here. Let me get to it and see what you guys have in these games. Let's go to it. Pittsburgh is going to take on Toronto here in this one to get us going at 7:30 Eastern, 4:30 Pacific with Toronto, $1.75 here, and the total 6.5. You got Anthony Stolars here in net. Comes in here with a 4-4-1 record, 3.13 goals against, 89% save percentage. Tristan Yari, 5-1 so far, 2.35 goals against, and 92% save percentage coming into this one. So I think here with the Penguins on the road, they usually play pretty well against Toronto here of late. Pittsburgh's actually kind of had the upper hand actually when these two teams have met of late. Pittsburgh here. I'm sorry, Toronto has the upper hand. Toronto's won 4 of the last 5 meetings between these two teams. However, 8 of the last 9 meetings between the two teams have gone under when these two regular familiar foes anyway have met. And with this one currently at 6.5, I'm going under in this one with the Penguins and the Maple Leafs. The current line is 6.5, maybe slightly shaded to the under, and that's what I'm doing. Give me the under with Pittsburgh and Toronto. Right. And Pens are, Pens are definitely off to a great start here right now. 8-3-2 coming in. Toronto just 6-5-1, but just a great start. Penguins did lose last time out. I will mention to Winnipeg. They got crushed, actually 5-2. Meanwhile, Toronto coming in off a win over Philadelphia a couple of nights ago. Next up, we have the Canucks on the road taking on the Predators here. Predators favored in this one by minus $1.20 or so. Total is 5.5 here. Got Vancouver coming in here. Look, it's been an okay start for Vancouver so far this season. They're coming in here with a record of 6-7, 8-5 to the over. Meanwhile, the Predators are 5-6-2. 5-8 to the under. Predators averaging just 5.8 goals per game so far this season. Thatcher Demko in the pipes for the Canucks here. He's 4-4 with a 2.41 goals against average. Jusaros 5-4-2, 2.78 goals against, and a 90.5% save percentage so far here. For Vancouver, they've actually gone under in 5 of their last 6 games against the Predators overall. Nashville is just 1-6 in their last 7 games at home against Vancouver. I'm taking Vancouver on the road here at minus $1.05 or even money. I'm going to say the Canucks keep it going against the Predators, and I'm going to take Vancouver on the road minus $1.05 with Thatcher Demko in net. All right, Letang and Riley to get points for Timmy Two Shoe. Predators in a bounce back spot, says Michael. Canucks are even money, says Timmy. Keeper Sherwood is fire right here, and Timmy's going with me on the Canucks. Next up, the Oilers are taking on the Blues here on Monday night. You got the Oilers on the road, a road favorite here at $1.40. Total 6 over 20. Oilers come in here 6-4-3 so far this season. The Blues are just 3-7-2. Blues are 8-4 to the over, allowing 4.3 goals per game. Blues are on a losing streak right now, no doubt about it. Not looking good here. We're having lost 7 in a row now after that good start. Man, Blues have just fallen apart. Also, Blues going up against St. Louis. They've won just one of the last 5 meetings against the Oilers. Blues against the Oilers. Let me get that right. 4 of the last 5 meetings between the two teams have gone under when playing here in St. Louis. Man, the Oilers, this might be an okay spot, even at $1.40. I got to take the Oilers in this one with Skinner and take them here over the Blues. No, I'm making you lay $1.40 there if you're interested, but I think the way the Blues are going right now, I think I'd prefer to take the Oilers in this one with Skinner. Skinner comes in here with 2.51 goals against and a 90% save percentage. Bennington 2-4-2, 3.21 goals against, 86% save percentage. I'm going to take the Oilers in this one. They've won 2 out of their last 3 coming in off of a win over Chicago. They also blasted Utah. Did lose to the Rangers, though, at home in that 4-3 game a few nights ago. All right. And Michael wants singing the Blues in there. And Timothy says go over in this one. Draisaitl for Timmy Two Shoes. One more on Monday night. It's between the Blackhawks and the Kraken. Man, the Blackhawks are your puck line champions, it feels like so far. They're 5-4-3 overall, but they're 10-2 on the puck line. That's still pretty expensive on the puck line here in this one, $1.85 or so to take that 1.5, but hard to argue with that. Now, Seattle's 9-2 on the puck line, but a lot of those have been achieved as an underdog. In fact, they're just 1-0 as a puck line favorite so far this season. So still, they've been getting it done on the puck line. 5-0 on the puck line at home, but they were underdogs in 4 of those games, getting plus 1.5 and laying big juice. Actually, is what went down with those. Now, for Chicago in here, they come in having won just 1 out of the last 5 games against Seattle overall. 7 of the last 9 meetings between these two teams have gone over. So far, Chicago's been a pretty serious under, 4-8 to the under. Seattle's actually 1-4 to the under at home, but I'm going to take the over actually in this one at 5.5 with Knight and Joey Decord in there here this evening. You got for Knight coming in. Good numbers for sure. 2.62 goals against, 91.5% save percentage. He's 4-3-2. Decord, 2.7 goals against, 5-1-3 record with a 90% save percentage. But this one, for me, I'm going to try the over here. The Blackhawks have 3 overs on the road in 6 road games. That's not that's just 50-50. But pardon me, on the road, I'm going to like this one to go over. And let's see. Timmy likes McDavid tonight. And Timmy says the under's too easy. I think he might be talking about that Oiler game. Maybe he's talking about the Seattle game. Michael's on Seattle, and Timmy likes Montour to get a point there. And, yeah, I think I might be a little bit contrarian in that one. That's going to do it for Night Moves. Thank you for joining us here. We had a fun show with DeAndre. Got off to a rugged start, but I fixed it. And be back here tomorrow with more Night Moves. We'll have more action for Tuesday night as well. We'll review Monday Night Football and take a look at the basketball and hockey cards and more college basketball. We're off in college basketball here this season, so we'll have plenty of more games every night to preview here on the Tony's Picks YouTube channel. Make sure you join the gang with the Tony's Picks morning show tomorrow at 9:30 Eastern, 6:30 Pacific. The guys will have more college basketball for you, preview Monday Night Football there as well. Make sure you head on over to Tony'sPicks.com. Use the promo code TonyT at checkout. Save 15% off the premium pick packages, including mine here on Monday. I'll be locked and loaded in college basketball for sure. You can count on me for a ton of picks over at Tony'sPicks.com in college basketball this season. That's my hub for my absolute strongest plays every night. I'll be at Tony'sPicks.com. You'll hear me on a lot of shows on some other channels as well, but my best plays in college basketball are right here at Tony'sPicks.com this season. You get my absolute strongest plays here at Tony's Picks. It's going to do it here for Night Moves. Back tomorrow. Thank you for joining me here. And for the Tony's Picks YouTube channel, I'm Ramon Scott. Good night from Tony'sPicks.com.